Magnum, a private investigator in Hawaii, starred in a series that aired on CBS from December 11, 1980 to May 8, 1988. The show consistently ranked among the top 20 television programs according to Nielsen ratings during its first 5 years, peaking at number 3 for the 1982 to 83 season. The series revolves around Thomas Sullivan Magnum, played by Tom Selleck, who resides in a guest house on a 200-acre beachfront estate named Robin's Nest in Hawaii. This arrangement is thanks to the estate's owner, Robin Masters, a character who never appears on screen. Magnum lives there as a quid pro quo for his security services. The pilot and early episodes imply that Magnum had once done Masters a favor, possibly during a case. Robin Masters' voice, heard in only 5 episodes, was provided by the renowned director Orson Welles. Since Masters is never present, the estate is managed by Jonathan Higgins, a strict Englishman and former Army Sergeant Major. Higgins disapproves of Magnum and ensures that the guard dogs, Zeus and Apollo, make life difficult for him. Meanwhile, Magnum uses Masters' Ferrari to solve cases, often involving murder and intrigue, aided by his close friends, helicopter pilot Theodore T.C. Calvin and Rick Wright. Robin's Nest is a fictional estate located on the island of Oahu, Hawaii. In reality, it is a 3-acre property on the East Shore, known as the Anderson Estate after its longtime owner, local politician Eve Anderson. Historically, the grounds were used for raising green sea turtles for the Hawaiian royal family, including a 500 by 50-foot stone wall that surrounds the former turtle pond. Since the early 1930s, it has been a residential estate featuring an 11,000-square-foot main house, a boathouse, portrayed as the guest house in the series, a gatehouse, and a private tennis court. Many indoor scenes were filmed on the old Hawaii 5-0 soundstage, as the network did not want the facilities to go to waste after that show's conclusion. The producers made numerous unsuccessful attempts to convince Jack Lord to make a cameo appearance. Initially, the character of Thomas Magnum was envisioned as a television version of James Bond, impeccably perfect and surrounded by women. Selleck disliked this portrayal, and recalling the fun he had working with James Garner on the Rockford Files, suggested that Magnum be a more relaxed, blue-collar character. After initial resistance, the producers finally agreed when Selleck threatened to leave for a role in Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Thus, Magnum became the approachable, charming jock that Selleck made famous. Certain episodes, particularly in the 4th season, focused on secondary characters due to Selleck's film commitments, making him unavailable for full episodes. Magnum P.I. is one of the few shows where an actor breaks the fourth wall, with Magnum occasionally looking directly at the camera and addressing it in absurd situations. Selleck, a passionate Detroit Tigers fan, frequently wears a Tigers cap in the series, and episodes often reference the team. When the Tigers won the World Series in 1984, CBS considered filming an episode in Detroit, but opted for a more cost-effective approach, featuring 2 Tigers players in cameos in Season 4, Episode 8, titled A Sense of Death, where Magnum meets them in a Detroit bar. One memorable scene from the Magnum P.I. intro involves Magnum teaching a girl to scuba dive in shallow water. He holds her by the waist as she kicks her legs, breathing underwater, while he blissfully smiles at her rear. This scene sparked much debate, especially on social media, about the girl's identity. For years, it was believed to be Shirley Rogers, a local surfer and photographer. However, many assert that it was actually Debbie Bonfiglio, a full-time crew member and stunt double on the show. Shirley, said to have a more athletic build, often required Debbie to double for her, something Debbie did for many women on the show. Debbie reportedly suffered a brain injury a few years after the Magnum P.I. shoot and was unaware that Shirley Rogers was taking credit for her work. Reddit users insist that Debbie is the girl Selleck admires in the tide pool. Revisiting Magnum P.I. offers a nostalgic trip back to the 1980s. We'll end here. Thank you for your attention. Like and subscribe. There are many interesting things ahead. Good luck.